in every department bia no aboma enye makeke enye quantity quality. Oh, into through all that, you know, if the coach is not being able to grind the results out, you know, he has that cloud hanging over his head. Into on shana on jelly at the name ye team na on no. Like let's go to United. Ten Hag by who you want you go to the bench. You understand?
Yentie Samuel Buedu. You see, we are highlighting on Samuel Buedu because
what he said.
he makes a lot of difference. Yentie Samuel Buedu.
Linda, we have Linda. Yeah. We have Linda. Fenge and all that. They are very good, but the problem that I'm having is the language barrier between me and them. Say French no minti, almost no anti brofo anti, ana kohase no pushikose no akoye problem. But with time, you know, it beat me a couple with them. And I think say House of Folk will be fantastic.
Whoa, Samuel Buedu. Could this be described as real reasons or excuses?
Real reasons, no. Born about saying, Kaba by more about saying.
But onya 70 minutes or more against a friend. Okay.
Less.
Kaba ne bear move the second half, but how about that Sanyan?
Anomaa FM.
We're not starting, you know.
Watching
the Cameroon.
Anomaa FM.
I mean, he played for close to 70 minutes of the game, and so I mean these are the two.
He's
players
been in town for a while. Last season he was around. He's been in town.
Last season, you know,
okay.
Meaning this year, baby. Na minim ne pa.
Into no abehu 1 or 2 things. Onu saying there he doesn't have a problem getting into the team. Kaba no mu na afi na.
But how many foreign-based players does Accra Folk have? I think 2 major ones.
What is major?
I mean 2 major signings.
Who and who?
Foreigners. Are outside of Ghana. If there are more than 2, please educate us.
Linda is not a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Linda. Obi say na Linda so the bobo Messi cry the bobo na Linda. Linda na Jachin. Kaba is also there. And then there's one other. I think there are 4 foreigners.
We saw 2 against Ediana.
Yeah.
And Coach Buedu is alluding to the fact that communication is a problem between him and the foreigners.
Yeah.
Do you need the foreigners necessarily to complete your team?
If they are part of the team, why not? They are on the head. If that's what I was saying. Coincidentally, those 2 people are
the best goal scorer in Ghana today. I mean,
is a Togolese.
No. Well, Yao Ano to the extent that he won the Goal King last season, but current informed player, I mean Daniel Banya, he plays for Accra Hearts of Folk.
Yes.
So why all these excuses about the fact
it's
that
not about excuses? What
well,
are the excuses?
I mean, if you say that you have some foreign players,
do you know we have brought in an interpreter now?
Is it necessary?
Why not?
Because Samuel Buedu has to necessarily interact with 4 players out of how many players that makes a team.
I stole myself to go to Kotoko's grounds.
Okay.
To watch that. The Burkinabe coach. Zebo. I don't even want to know that.
We had him on the Sports Magazine.
He was there.
5 to 6.
And then there was another guy from his town, and he was telling them to tell somebody on the pitch. Say, this is not what I'm saying. Tell him to do this.
I mean, anyway, let me
it's the same language.
Let me get champion Benito involved in the conversation. Champion Benito, wait let me be I mean, UTS Amobori any excuse. Any Zabu situation with Kumasi Asante Kotoko as our head coach, are foreigners infiltrating our game? I mean, still looking into the game against Accra Hearts of Folk and friends Olympics.
Maybe a question,
okay.
But my main chance here.
Anomaa FM.
Somebody interview now, my boy.
Anomaa FM.
It was particularly targeted to foreign players or more hard to.
And America, yeah, the 4.
It wasn't like players, ana ohia omo na ontimini omo communicate they said you be say Leon say so why should there be an interpreter because of about foreign players or more hard to folk ni ade omo be say say with these players are omo ntebrofo and I say omo nya familiar with the English language a better no omo communicate so the question was directed to the foreign players or more hard to folk but we yenti eniye
okay
ana samobodu kama yati say as it stands or finding it very difficult to communicate with them.
Okay.
So I understand why Yasin Orchin would be starting for her to folk against Adriana. Now Junior Kaba Mobam later on. Yasin Orchin no him say afena say otimi Cambro funi ye dia minim but as a last year he wasn't fluent in the English language.
Okay.
Okay. Nikasa no Kenya was a French.
But football is a language on its own.
I understand.
Yeah. But football has its own language.
I once had an opportunity to have to folk training games. In as much as say Yasin Orchin and Tebro Funi Yemo, Coach Samobodu had a way to communicate with him.
Okay. You see,
that is the football.
Okay.
So with this interview, I don't call it excuse or baby the akoshe.
Okay.
It was a reality. Or say Junior Kabane Linda Mono Mabafufono. He finds it difficult to speak with them. Do you know why? Junior Kaba, he doesn't speak French. He speaks Portuguese. You Kroma Waneka Portuguese. You Kroma. No. Yes. The quality might be needed at the team.
The language is not a barrier.
No.
Because football. I mean, kicking the ball.
Listen.
The techniques. Regards to the game has nothing to do with English.
No.
Sometimes communication.
Very important.
What kind of communication?
For players to encode and decode the languages of their technical staff, very important. And Samuel Bodu was very real with the situation.
Senior,
I don't see why we should be chastising him.
No, I'm not. We are not. We are just saying that Alex Ferguson will not have a problem with having a South Korean and a Gentile.
And you know why?
No, maybe. And a Gentile. No, it is. You see,
do you know why? Do you know why?
But before Obete Kasa 1 or 2, no, would you know why? So, but before Otekasa 1 or 2, no, isn't it? Until before Obesiane. Do you know why?
Do you know why? Alex Ferguson and finding it difficult working with a South Korean, what
an Argentine, a Brazilian, a Portuguese.
The answer is very simple.
A Moldovan.
The answer is very simple. It is because they've accepted, say, we'll be working with these group of people.
Okay.
And during Sir Alex Ferguson, the time at Manchester United, he had about 7 technical room staff.
Okay.
Technical staff.
Different languages.
Yes, that was their secret. Adiama Jose Mo no shia kasa be 7 or 8, you know. It was because of that thing. But here Chrome ha, Kumasi Asante Kotoka, friend Azebo, of free francophone country, Abdul Ghazali, or Ghana ni, coaches or Mabako nyina. Inti ne backroom staff ni nyina. Obi ati kasa no, tree ne brofo. That is all. Yes. So only member.
Are we not to factor all these when we are making such investments?
We should, but at this point, Kotoko has in himself Okoba Africa. So Ebia Obenya Junior Kaba, ne quality, Ewo African Okono, and mind you, Junior Kaba and Kwabadu Dado. He came in with inferior, but ne do no process in angle through. So. Has a finding him quality be on being here Junior Kabam in going for Africa. That is why he should be here. Intino with a language issue for Coach Samobodu ever can say when in Ame, I agree with him.
To the extent to the extent say a bit affected the outcome of the big derby, Accra derby tomorrow.
How is it going to affect it?
Give me no interview now.
And I make a say,
question be now say answer.
No.
Question be now. Ube answer senior.
Yes, but as a coach be a Kobisano formation asema e wo Kumasi e kwara ni asema.
No.
You
There was a reality.
You don't put the
No,
focus. You don't put the focus.
It's part of the issue.
You don't put the focus of a team on 4 players to whom you are going to play a big game for which you are going to entertain questions about them.
What did your players eat this morning? Journalist, and also game no. What did your players eat this morning?
One thing we shouldn't get lost of it. Junior Kaba,
Okay.
Linda, and one other guy. I think say has for 4 apart from Yasin Ochino. Sad 3 na Akano. Are you trying to tell me say
they are not important?
No, I'm not talking about the importance. Oh, Obi our heart to phobia important. That is why that player.
That one is not in question.
No, but the point I'm establishing here. Sisi ya ni manimu ya. To say in Olympics game no. For the little I know about how to folk training regiment I go through. If Junior Kaba and Mobi against Olympics, there is no problem.
Exactly the point.
If Linda and Mobi, there's no problem.
So it shouldn't feature high on.
But the issue is, entire say foreigners in the bar, coaches communication with them near dinner.
Anomaa FM.
Oh, we Ndabi.
People actually have to go through the pains of learning language and all that just to be able to communicate.
Hey, Paco, say the call Anomaa. You bet my discuss here same way I am pony. Because for coaches to be learning other languages apart from maybe English or Tree, no, and your coach in Kwajuma elsewhere, and your coaches in Kwajuma say on other languages. The football association plays role in those things. Into America as here about those languages. So on the issue of heart of food. These foreign players are more hard to focus currently. Has one call the team down. I mean, about this issue.
Call hasn't produced the very best.
How?
A season before they were league champions. So the core,
Junior Kaba,
the core is still deficient.
It's out.
So
Are you trying to tell me say Junior Kaba assistance? Junior Kaba assistance.
Anomaa FM.
Oh yeah. More of relevance at the change than if you bani.
Definitely not. Anything that made me feel say the discussion should not be centered on
The
new group.
Exactly.
The whole thing by saying it wasn't about these foreign players.
No.
A question and needed a direct answer.
Towards an important game
some against your allies. Some of what can say. These 4 foreign players, you know. Omona game no.
It is a journalist beside about them towards such an important game.
You should answer it.
You should answer it, but
he answered.
But it should, I mean, not to the extent that it becomes a big deal. It must be brushed aside because the most important part. Any ban, especially for this game.
Paco, just get this thing very simple. Me say.
Anomaa FM.
Nankaba say, what was your expectation? Kaba say, yeah, I'm saying. They say somebody there, I have problem amount.
Bema, before I may you one no, it's here for Anomaa FM Sports Mazagine. I had that. Yeah, discussing GPL towards the big fixture this weekend. Accra Heart of Folk.
Accra, yeah. Glorious.
Accra Heart of Folk.
Accra Heart of Folk.
The same Accra Great Olympics. At the best so Nyameya Domwa Ago Pramaso 3 o'clock. Accra Sports Stadium. Chese Ampaya Ebedja. The way our studio numu aya hot in the argument now, just a yempo yento ye nine bono. It just goes to show how interesting the game will be. We are not losing sight of other important events happening on the local scene. Accra Heart of Folk will be engaged on more second leg game Monday. Nyameya Omuadom. Winning by 1-0 Ewo Kutonu against Kadiogo FC from Burkina Faso. Nyameya Adoma Sunday. Omone the same Ebebo Ewo Kumasi Sports Stadium. Enuntino first 2 Ghana Premier League fixtures, it has been put on hold. Coach Seydou Zebo ne ho aba say mu yeka foreign players na yekeka ya na ekofra foreign coaches. Teacher say ono so ho aba say mu, but Seydou Zebo all the assurances or say the supporters will be the difference between the two sides, as he has urged them to come to the stadium. Yaye himself Kumasi there is synonymous to fantastic support. Kumasi Asante Kotoko for no support there Empire Ebeja. Sadani etie would Sabo. Yetieno.
Come out Sunday. It's a tough match. Tough match because coming here with a goal, it's a tough match. And the difference will be the supporters. If indeed you have the club at heart, this is the time. You don't support when things are going well. No. In terms of difficulties, when things are going well, you need to show up that indeed you're a good supporter. When you go to Europe, even when the team is going to relegation, yes, still you see the supporters at the stadium full of capacity. So that's what I want the supporters to do at this moment on Sunday. You want to see them. They should know about
Anomaa FM.
Qualify. And then next.
Anomaa FM.
Seydou Zabo say Kumasi Asante Kotoko. In fact, na enyo no okasano, but through an interpreter. We heard his views being made known towards the game against Kadiogo. Or say, I am a strict type of a person and very disciplined. I am a strict type of person and very disciplined. I have my views concerning the appointment of Seydou Zebo, but let me get Champion Benito involved in here. Friends, Accra to Folkney Olympics discussion, so I think a bit too heated. Zedu going into this very crucial game, the first game here in Kumasi, how crucial is it for him?
Pakwandra, me catch you say the press conference, I had time, watched and listened to a course,
Okay.
And even though before the arrival, me especially, I was very optimistic. Say, coach, we looking at the history and the pedigree. Obetima be a turning point for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now, I was very skeptical, but when the first game in a competitive aspect, Okoboy Ewo Kotonu, Endra the press basho, I'm beginning to have a revised idea about this coach. Where in African football, so your coach one strict and disciplined, you will never be successful. Why they be yababo coaches like Hector Kupamu in African terrain? Yababo other coaches, we can name them.
Otto Hatesfield.
Yes. Why yababo many other coaches in the African terrain are successful? It was because of these two characters. You have to be disciplined. You have to be strict in your decision making. Traditional clubs is a Kotoko has Olympics. Adriana Mone say, as good mono. So a coach now when one just firm with your decisions. They be a typical Asantini because I was sympathy.
Now go for to us.
Yes.
You do us.
On our head coach, but I'm called for a year Juman. And what ye could say disabled and some no canal. He was very realistic. The realities on the grounds and one making it clear. Ediama Kotoko family nina. So when they so be tiana me film or share on Facebook na Kotoko niya. I believe and hope say after 1 year, all things being equal, ebi on make mama extension at us because of the posture and the personality.
Yeah, the issue of communication and Sambe Remo.
Now,
wouldn't that be a challenge?
Now,
as the head coach, like you're saying, the army commander also want instructions. Wouldn't that be a challenge?
For me, I'm very close to Kotoko team. They've done the needful. They understood Seko Zebo until in Cameroon. Otibrofo but on cambrofo. Two different things.
Yeah.
Otibrofo but on cambrofo.
Samuel Toba Ghana and say I'm winning.
Enti say o cambrofo kyerɛ na ɔtete aseɛ but ɔno ntimi nka bi.
I'm sure nobody to me aka but on can e to assume.
You see now ɔma interpreter man. They be ameka adeɛ bia advantage wom disadvantage wom but let's focus on the advantage. I know and admit say even with the English language and no biana etiasie
exactly, yeah. Even without, yeah. A lot
even with the English language and no biana etiasie but I'm choosing my words carefully.
Yeah.
And no biana etiasie
ideally nanka or say yeah an indigenous language.
No problem. On say and no be answering a timmy titri and answer Santa Casa and Asi. So, bro, it's more or less a universal language. But
measure.
Even with that, and no be an
especially that side, Hono.
Oh, I mean, come on, Leon, I can't remember. And Tina, me too, she was very careful.
We disassociate ourselves from any
Did I mention the area? I said a Hono. That side, Hono.
The point is, and they an interpreter with the idea say ko zebo kan ne French kasa na no wa chima ba brofo na obi a wonte French kasa te se me na wa te ase ye die ko zebo kan die ebo akotoko team no at this point and say one omo video analyst or te French or te Portuguese or te English omo the interpreter ba. So with a little information, a cohesive person will pass it on from the players, and I said from the technical staff, right to the players. He has a video analyst, and in the video analyst, will be working more with the players than any other technical staff. And
so the video analyst becomes the solution to Kotoko's
language problem.
And
not the language, the totality of the problem or a good portion of the problem.
Which is the problem? Which one?
And I'm
the
saying
problem is the language issue.
The language thing I can. And they Kotoko interpreter Makwizebo. That is the first.
So there's no
thing.
problem.
Maybe. The second positive is that
they are
interacting.
There's no problem.
The second positive aspect is that video analysts are one way or the other. Only players in Indian direct contact, or te Brofo, or te French, or te Portuguese. So, Kozebo Canadian in French, there is a video analyst or te French Casano, or the Beba English. So, interpreter anywhere or be translated Kozebo French, and the other Brofuma, you still have the video analyst.
Okay.
So, and Naya Metiano FM studio. Obin Timin free Kotoko family, dim, and me can't say Kotoko. A language barrier problem. No.
So going into tomorrow's game and perhaps subsequently into all the other challenges that stands in the way of Kotoko to glory, we are saying Coach Seydou Zebo is well equipped to function.
Communication wise, there is no problem.
Maybe how about the other wises? I mean technical know-how. Astuteness, ability in terms of understanding of the game, reading of the game,
ansana
developing players.
Ansana Brown Kwesiba studio ha. Obey headphone with free microphone next to the two feminine. He had a reason.
Okay.
So for Kumasi Asante Kotoko to go in for Koizebo, there is a reason to that. And me know me and international studio ha. And why they brought him, but from outside the field. It means they've seen some qualities in that coach, Kotoko, playing in the 2022-2023 Premier League.
Seydou Zebo, let's now expand the conversation. Seydou Zebo,
he's from
is an upgrade of Coach Prosper Odum, to the extent that as we speak, going into all the challenges that Kotoko go into, Seydou Zebo, any omubedini better than perhaps Coach Prosper would have.
Let's wait for future to decide.
Okay.
On this your question.
Okay.
Paco.
But unim no can say Obia onim coach Prosper Natogum. The philosophy in the coaching arena, the style of coaching, are entirely different from Coach Zebo so there.
Okay.
So the moment you start comparing these two managers, why unfair? That is what I make us say.
Not comparing, looking at the results that is expected. Prosper a winning a league, and so say Udi Fufro bar. Now then, Basa will be winning league. Now maybe was saying winning Champions League. I mean that's the angle we are looking at it from.
I understand your point, but the MMSUME can say assistance. Until future.
To be able to tell that.
Yes, because Prosper Natongu may not buy na.
Oh,
and
yes, that was the first season. One single season.
We are talking about first season. Coach will buy how many matches competitive
and do the end of one season.
Yes, and why don't we wait until some time? Near who say, oh wait, Neo Mark with Zebo he can win the Ghana Premier League for Kotoko.
You are starting discussion, if the angle of the coach, because coach, on any friends and commander in chief, team so looking into the game proper.
Coach Nasem, coach Nasem.
Yes,
okay. So into the game proper. Okay, into the game proper.
Kakra Kozebo, Akoye, Ewo Kotonu. I had an opportunity to witness that. I want to know who is disciplinary expert and now kind of on the press conference. Me shall from Benin game no.
Okay.
I believe say or a new coach, probably with a new club in Kotoko, because even though no more pre-season, but competitively, I feel no more here.
I'll show you.
With the first 11, our CAF Champions League in him. I think it was the best option because Zebu Yusu with John Tedeku at the left side, Christopher Nate at the right, Sharif Mohammed, Yusuf Mubarak completing the back four with Dalal Ibrahim in the post. The only disadvantage for Kotoko team in our China game at the absence of Richie Bodu, Richmond Lamte. Okopra in the first leg.
Okay.
But Paco Endra me catch you say O'Brien, he introduced a certain guy, Nicholas was able in the game. Ochina, Kotoko for one player. So Bobia, Kotoko for one.
Okay. Good player.
Say Richmond Lamte ni ho. Na Nicholas was able to be bar. There is no difference.
On to left footed and a right footed.
On put the right and left in here. There is no difference. Just that Richmond Lamte won the skill set.
Okay.
On also one idea. But we are talking about the roles.
Left foot.
When we are talking about the role on the field. Honestly, wait, my Anya with that about 30 minutes of a born away. I saw some qualities in that guy. In me, Sami Yako Zebo China. I'm playing sad lineup now. I'm saying
okay.
Because then I make us a Richmond Lamte film. Now me day that guy Nicholas was able to have with Richie Bodo Agadas playing in their major. Having Enoch Morrison at the right way, they are good to go. And anymore, as usual, the MMO.
Since when?
Since when?
Last season, BB. Benzema. No, that be last season. Benzema.
BBC abetwem. MSN abetwem. C'est ça quand on force c'est.
Si na pas to tell you.
Mama make come out.
Enra de na ye de besi wa.
And I was
who we Sammy watching a game na me dey a lineup. Never MMO. Oh, I know I'm calling you.
Let me say L.
Only
MMO.
Upon Isaac Upon.
In failure at the left wing. Steven Mukwala as the arrowhead.
Okay.
Isaac Upon at the right wing.
MMO.
Until in failure Mukwala upon.
Let me say L. The
good news for Kumasi Asante Kotoko say Thursday show toy. Friday so to ando make on this
training was show
starting show no you say to mu say
me say
abosom semine
no
friends
we nya abosom
hysteric
o ko fa sama ba o ko fa sama ba me ko ka o be ka say hey
to be as objective as possible na so you talk tell the need so
e fa match wo ben
nya abosom say but friends fictitious. I mean, say if you are talking
about rainbow
in football.
Okay.
And you some sem na me kan wa. I'm can say. E betima ye adwuma de ba for me.
Okay.
Margin in the hall.
Okay.
But they make e be si pen ya me can say.
Okay.
When you go through the archives, say Kotokobo in a CAF Champions League or CAF Confederation game. Na se obo Kumasi na nsuo totwa so 2 days they win. The last time we see was Al Hilal. Kotoko was the only club or share Al Hilal. Subsequently Al Hilal twice kwaje trophy no. The last time we see in the archives. Intime Makotoko a tita for the hope say through the archives historically say Kotoko elbow any game in CAF club competition na nsuo twa they win. And mama first instance, the last time we see it was El Hilal in Kumasi. And this time, many and majority of Kotoko family, Ejitum say, the last time we see, the last time. Oh, Nasa, draw analysis about Bibia. We used the last time.
The most recent.
Yes, the most recent one. The most recent one, and I'm the amount. So all in all, I see Kotoko winning this game and qualifying
because of the rain.
Hey,
my analysis.
That was flashing.
Emphasis for emphasis.
Yes, I didn't know they make Leon
language no.
Notwithstanding, they making no. So I Kotokonia and find so team say Omari.
Okay.
Very good point. Because
chef
the Adena Edun Edding. From about Wednesday, I'll see Kadiogo funny baby see Ghana. They feel relaxed, they feel comforted. I said Bibian home. I said
Bibian see.
It is as if Omokran the winning home no.
They rejected your boss.
You know why? Omoba no Omo beto omo as a problem behind here. It is all your Kotoko fana. So owo empaibo bia. Because
say Zebo say the supporters will make all the difference. Okay.
Because we are seeing now. We are seeing Adia Nanwada has as good in FA Cup final. Omojino. It was because of Leon support Omodema had to full. I was at the Transport Stadium.
Okay.
Had to full fans. Sad and they don't go as go for us. And on the ball in the last members of the game, 5 penalty shootout. And he said, "Oh, you Kotoko ni." Now say, "Oh, Pasa Kotoko advance to the next stage Sunday." Omo here support. And Kotoko fans na start here Adebia. Amama I am very optimistic. Say, omo the support in Beba. From Wednesday, I'll see Kadiogo for be do town now. And omo lanche fabulous day Kumasi.
Yeah.
Baby. Assistance so free akre Kumasi
it's red
e chance e free nkoko
it's red
e chance e free nkoko onnem kono ho nyina o must start with banners
po bia
edoso the gateway to Kumasi from Accra and bia I red and white
mudu Champions League final there
no so support in here can be no we are talking about how to support your team to success. Mama had to folk ekwe supporters e win the FA Cup mom.
Okay.
And it's why Kotoko now say you want to do well in the CAF Champions League. The must start a year. But on that very day, stadium honomo is very important. Yenim so ma be da Poco Pan Tertiaries. Yenim do bet my yenim Kotoko fans ne there. When you're talking about fan base, omo ya there. But Otina so there. I was say omo do exploit. But I still see Kotoko winning. Makacho on this name network, Mami say Kotoko, if they are unable to eliminate RC Kadiogo, they have no business in the Champions League.
Very good point.
Network be
not only champion, even Ghana football
network be am transfer be am kase se Kotokwanyi Kadiogo free ma they have no business doing in the Champions League. Thank you.
Splendid submission from champion Benito. Chese, game, the very big game happening at the Kumasi Sports Stadium. Ochina Nyameya Adomaa. Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Kumasi Asante Kotoko. O tu fo nangasa ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Omo kwa kono omone Kadiogo Burkina based football team Kadiogo FC at the best so first leg etwegu Monday no by 6 o'clock no na friends match na aba ewiye 6 o'clock PM Kumasi Asante Kotoko Azikopon enya that solitary goal in the 89th minute of that grueling encounter. The second leg ebe baso Nyameya Adomaa Ochina ewo Kumasi Sports Stadium champion Benito and Lionel OFORI the in-depth analysis as build up towards the game. The big game in the GPL, the Ghana Premiership. Nyameya Adomaa Eshasie Endra, the round of matches. But of course, Ochina, the big game Nankasa Endra in Sotrema BBN FC. Besides some of the unfortunate scenes in in Sotrema defeated BBN FC by a goal to nil. And net a few matches but indeed the flagship of it all Ebeba Ochina Ewa Accra Sports Stadium Accra Heart to Folk.
Yeah, glorious glorious
Accra Heart to Folk.
Glorious Accra Heart to Folk.
Me pacho Oko Registrar General's officer. Me say me bisa o. Say glorious na kan ho na me so me dia kan. Me that's o.
Ubebset the doctor ni emeritus ni reverend kan ho. Eso ba ya so abeji e ba kan.
A Heart of Oak
FC. Enye glorious glamorous.
Oba ya se Ubebset odi e trouble so no doctor ni professor kan ho.
It now
Omodembo no ba cho ono ya no.
So far Accra Heart of Folk Modembo doesn't seem to be matched to right
just
home
after
about.
match day 1.
Of course, I mean Ediana
Ochina be show we ni so
Bright Asare in the second half. Bright J in that second half of the game. Edeka Omo by 1 goal to nil. Ochina, how different will the game be? We are trying to engage our panelists to really see near Ebesi. But in other games, and AC, in other games, Dreams FC, Omu coach Ignatius Ofosu, or say it is very difficult to break us down, referring to Dream FC. And then at 3 o'clock, Ewo Dewu Park, Omoni Kotoku Royals, Namiadom in the first round of games, Omu winning by a goal to nil. Accra Lions, after losing to friends Kotoku Royals in that first round of matches, Omu be hosti Karela, Ewo Accra friends Sports Stadium by at 3 o'clock in net. Tamale Cities, one of the new entrants into the Ghana Premier League. Omuni Legon Cities, Ewo Elwak. In the course of last week, David Duncan Magic, and make all the difference for Mediema. Emma Omudi Legon Cities, a chicken form by 1 goal to nil. This weekend, can they make amends at the Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium in Tamale? In other games, Mediema FC, after that sumptuous away win, Ewa Elwakono, Omubeshia, RTU are bedeviled with a lot of challenges. Yenshe Hawa Ebeko Ochina Nyankopon Nyameya Adomaa 3 o'clock PM. Accra Heart of Folk Enana Yedi Hu Abasakono ABC Glorious Kaho ABC Glamorous Kaho ABC Bibian Kaho Accra Heart of Folk ene Accra Great Olympics.
Asia Ochina
3 o'clock. Summertex after losing their first round of matches. Normally Brekum Chelsea. On Monday, again on Monday, King Faisal and Adriana Stars. With the champion Benito. I know say Accra had to folk in common no they heated. Yeah, the Daneko Asante Kotoko. Of course, Nankomuni Bechemna Ebebo this weekend postponed because of the Champions League game, and also Yakan in the other games on the local scenes. Himfana what the befa? Himfana or interest for?
Yeah, member court to other games, you know.
Okay.
But Sisiana may go through the archive. Sana had to for their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. I'm winning. Hey, Sisiana mentioned among who? Ah,
Our league.
Well, Premier League
from last season.
Sisiana Margina Kosu. Say, so for their last 5 games in the Ghana Premier League. In fact, Adriana the Enikwa Beckham was 6 games.
No, and America say, and then a honor challenge in Ebama the bad run, no bad run.
Draw to Karela.
Draw.
Lusu Markin Fazer. 11 wonders so Olympics Kroya so 3. Anna out you so 4-1.
Yeah.
Hey. Sisiana, any hands of one in
No, it's been.
To me say
is he? Honor, I think say Leon Ofori is not doing justice.
Justice in what sense?
Because you see why the need for an uproar about a team that is doing so well and has the best of players, but on the ground, you know, like Benito mentioned. The last 6 games,
Adriana Stars before beating Accra House of Folk last week. Now how many games?
But they've turned it around.
I'm asking, yes.
No, because they lacked some personnel, strikers. Almost say Solomon Abuaje, of course, things were Asamba back. I mean, in good shape. Omato a few friends say friends say Wafa striker.
Yeah.
Chocho C say.
Yeah, just Chocho C.
Yeah, Chocho C as well. At least they are solving their problem.
So we are also solving ours.
And solving it in a show in their
9
first
games.
game. No, showing their first game against
9 games.
When they beat you by a goal to nil.
6. Maybe 9.
When are you guys turning it around?
Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Accra Sports Stadium. Be there.
Okay. But Solidino, sports journalist. Efi Kumasi. Obama a feel of senior atmosphere netie. In Krania Wano, say Accra House of Folk in Anka Airport Champions League 1 Kraya, Anka Yenim how Anka Euphoria, especially within the principal parts of Accra.
Yes,
Kadiogo Krana Yamshu, Kadiogo.
Otikumansia.
Okay.
And cannot so any day.
By now, by Euphoria, by now, they are Jimua. Ebe build it up till 3 o'clock.
Oh,
it's in your name. Kumasi for our Casa. Accra Sports Stadium.
And I'm talking about Shinkosu.
Leon said that. And come out the tell me. And then now report.
Okay.
Kumasi.
We had the Kokonsa.
Oh, Kumasi.
We had the Kokonsa.
Okay.
Say me,
I said we are. Oh, Edu Kotokoro.
Be Ukraine ba kope.
Ukraine ba kope.
Ukraine ba kope.
Oh, Kumasi sisia.
Okay.
Okay, towards the Euphoria, I was the capital, well, the garden city of Kumasi, Ashanti region, Kumasi, Solodino, good afternoon. Hello, Solodino. Bema Michiao from Anomaa FM. The Sports Magazine Saturday. A friend is a reloaded edition. And every year phone. Yeah, that's it. Yes, I count.
Yes,
Yeah, that's it. Now, say Kumasi to say, your tier 4% who Nkrananka everybody are nanka ne de ben eno ye faka friends say akwa 5 cd nanka ye do Accra Sports Stadium we dey e Kumasi nankasa ye pese enya the feel of how Kotoko gear up for the all important game of China na me yadomo a
Yeah, Kumasi Boko. Na mamen check for mo 80 Anomaa FM nya sem ketua na se na bidin ka kan mo bodwuma na be pie mu as na me bo china nya sem ketua ko asante mantem ase Kumasi red asante nyina ya red isan se na me bo china no club ye Kumasi asante ko ejina okon ano against Burkina Faso one champions RC Kadiogo on the first day they go play more start Matthew and Karigo no ko share back ko Emma Kadiogo for ante na me bo china all set e what say Baba Yara Sports Stadium na make us say no send me din ka be red flags are hodo na ya ko fans no edi dia you know what say asante mantem ase Christopher Damanyam top flags to take it chance na no paying so management in the circus no yes am get some the brass band no and nam krobusa wo edi create awareness is say the last time akadoko eko PM to Africa na mo ko share e Cotton Sport di garu a 3-2 no return leg no Baba Yara Sports Stadium e boma enti mo pese bi bia e say fine for that game na me bo china ball against RC Kadiogo na ko share kawa ko Kadiogo entini anteno enti be PM a say me bia set Kadiogo for na me bo awia one mo be training e Baba Yara Sports Stadium on say senior car for share na tie no so we team na ba e so team go training ba ko stadium a game na be course no ahead of that game no na enne kala ko training ba ko adako jachi and one training session pe na team no adako jachi training grounds wo na report wa mate and say then the meeting can Kadiogo for no about round no be training Baba Yara Sports Stadium na report wa mate and say about 4 p.m. training we are on be pre-match conference send na kodoko bi no na unu say yem breaking wo Anomaa FM say
okay
report wa eba and it's a coach no and he said
Zebo
coach said Zebo nyasan ketu akura open the rock report wa yet and say obe maintain first level na boy against Kadiogo no as say bia no entry emma send Dalad dem Christopher Neti John Tedeku Yusuf Mubarak and Sharif Muhammad chance na enfinfi wono retire buadu Casemiro Buokrom Casemiro
Casemiro fantastic buadu no super fantastic player
retire buadu Buokrom Casemiro na me buatu na Buokrom for na bana pese 15 be piem e Baba Yara Sports Stadium chance na face Central Campista and no your Richmond buadu say Richmond Lamti Richmond Lamti
but yenyane tie Richmond Lamti anka onye we print anka Nicholas Opoku naka
Omupo game ni wie no against Kadiogo first leg no on some boy Kumasi no first day e wa dakoja won tumi an training by free work no Richmond Lamti etumi training fully fit coach ne person ne ka ho dia obeti na ka first 11 no tinfinfi wono inokumaro sin from King Pfizer Richard Buadu Richmond Lamti and enim hono inform Isaac upon Neymar wono ebegina game ni
mususu mo mudin
Isaac upon Neymar sunyane Neymar obegina Sanso and Alfonso George in Fege Rodriguez Omba I have saving Jesse Mukwala Lewandowski one way anymore so they make sense
Soladino champion Benito say front line now say omuko international friendlies now only in just one game you know or say Matwo Mudi MMO me pato no be
MMO
ani
say Isaac upon say upon in Fege
Mukwela no be MMO no
Isaac upon MMO exactly so who attack na so who name man Lewandowski jina wona in Fege kan ho dia no be yeshi
Assembly
no be yeshi na for Casemiro so to Manchester no be jemo kotokwa easy so
but yes, yeah. Now, let me ask you a few questions. Answer, I think we are very excited about your insight out in my, towards the game or Chinano. Seydou Zebo. Ya can one same stadium, studio numua concerning the issue about language and the authority and the very disciplined nature. How do you think, say, coach, how important is the coach to the team? Towards this game and then towards your future endeavors.
On the pre-match conference, no Baba Yara Sports Stadium, and Central Football coach and say, on tactically, China, the philosophy, a tier, and I'll say, on Bobo now, we share the coach now, a buyer now, because of one tour now, we share how Bonabona, or you wing gets no more. Okay. And so your winger now knew how to defend ball, so dispose as a ball. Now, how about returning? Why or your coach be or your discipline, or your discipline. And now, and Anomaa in Fege, and as they go upon El running more Monday game, in Fege, and as they go upon El running more, and we guys telling Mukwara, say, make sure that in Pian Boss, and for Emano, as they go upon in Fege, and running more, if you baby, coach Nikacha on say, how Bono, and Koya, on minutes are switching, as they go upon course through in Fege, as I bar down, Sanomuya, throughout the 19 minutes. Yanibo, it's not here. Coach Nibe Yusu, Richard Boadu, say, Eminent Santa Lion, as they go upon, born and say, I'll return the defend the camera. George in Fake, born and say, I'll defend the camera. Yanibo, it's not here. Kajogo Fono, some of you who do Kotoko, Wingers, no 7-11, now Richard Boadu, on to you. Emma game were Rusua, and I think say, to me, I fuck out of us, but a better thing. A better monitor training down how I know my Elkona, I took upon one form, George in Figi, Richard Board Agadas, the former of Mugana Pinale, and Stellano, and Timkoy. And I think that coach Zebu, Onya, the defenders are Sharif Muhammad, no, as a robot, because 2 years from Liberty, but then as a about 2 years, no, some maintenance our performance, use Mubarak introduction be or some maintaining form now. I think everything in acknowledging the same thing, and I don't know Bobo Pa, and so on so, or sending Baba Yara Sports Stadium, Ushia Kodoka, or Tomentuomo, or some but your favorite venue. I'll wait them this time, and I'm a son, Picodoko. I don't think coach, even your problem be or the first level, and answer the philosophy or the watching a game.
Okay, where the other now, Seydou Zebo, in other news, or say the supporters will be the difference between the two sides as he urges them to come to the stadium and support. Just as Zebu Naga say how crucial the supporters are to the progress and success of Asante Kotoko. Mibisawo, has the fans accepted Onu Seydou Zebo? No, because Kotoko fans are accepted. No, sir, your days are short-lived in Kotoko. Have the fans accepted him?
Answer how Kotoko, just like Madrid, Barcelona, Upa the champions there for to Asuma. The moment season back yeah. The moment season back one Upu Ubeko, so the nature. And coach, our first season, the first match to Africa, no way all the way Benin, Akoshe, Kadiogo, Burkina champions, or return to Baba Yara Sports Stadium, and then run a pre-match conference, or say, the whole world, even Europe, the number 12, Barcelona account, Madrid account, Chelsea, Manchester account, a France, so Koyo, crucial game, say, I check the CAF champions, the group stage. This time, because I call away, Akoshe, or number 12, fans or expected fans, and fans, initially the cars, how Kumasi Elko, Kumasi Elfabia, so where the normal you, Sadam no Mutu, and the no Mudu, Atila Moka, Kotoko Kadiogu, Sanet here, saw the mention. But the fans in there, they are ready to fill Baba Yara Sports Stadium.
So Ladino, before I beja holding Pacho Musa or prediction for China match, Yenso Yadim Paibo, Tai, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, of course, enye Asante Man Kwana omo represent Ghana afane nyina, but looking into the game or prediction for the game answer yeja ho.
When we say Monday game, yes, now me monitor ya Kadiogo for more of the game we get dangerous here, almost 7-11, and 7-11. The only a year Monday game because of boy, the Piana say Sinton one, Kisopanetti.
Okay.
Kisopanetti,
Number 2
defending your man, yes, then your man and said that, and Kuyesa, and I think the coach in Nakasa. Kadiogo for no because of you go do 7-11 now. And on midfield, no more number 15. Were very creative.
Okay.
I was talking about it to me a whole journal. And as a multi-million man, mean to me, Ubusamia, I think the Kotoko 2-0. May from Monday now after the game, Sana make
but Juana better goes,
Oh, goes in there. I say in Fege, Kotoko, I'm fan and pre-season, and Kotoko, every room. Ewo chese akran na infegi ba ya Sudan wa nkobi bo mo betani ba akran na ewo Santa Queen so no sumi wura ma be 1 week a bo mo de call Benin Okodinam, and this time infegi 2 weeks from Accra de no ko wura mo Benin ebo game ni esa ba Kumasi esa ye training na infegi a limu no eye fully fit I think say infegi wetin enya go the absence of Frank Mbera Itugan in Fege or Papaya Sports Stadium. You know how or enemy last season also 8 goals Adama San Tico the Ghana Premier League. 7 goals or Papaya Sports Stadium. I think in favorite grounds in Fege Ebenya go and I think Isaac Opon and so with say over plano no you're dangerous about Papaya Sports Stadium. I make against 11 wonders or Chinipa Bears and Mienza. Born and share or Abaya Sports Stadium, almost as a new player. I think so. Or saying a go be at the market of Qua and Mama.
Whoa, Solidino, where the why am ye feel any NTS any perception towards Ochina all important game of Kumasi no I complete. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Ne because the players in there almost anity. Me and more Mudino, who appears to more Musadino. Me and more Musadino. Eddie Bannon.
Check the young boy out here.
Okay, but yeah.
I said, John Telecuse, because of one friend, Alejandro Badi, not the Mechano.
One name.
Alejandro Badi no boni dino. Alejandro Badi na Solidino boni dino. Obo Basa.
Okay.
Basa akwada ketwa no nyanwa. Bonkumo. Abe toma to here. Omodi omanyina ye.
Ye pai boni say ebe kosa ni aye nyina ye susu no.
Kotokocha be bia the God is your Obekumasi on no Obekumasi me man no be
Chelsea all refer to your champion first producer God in Nakasa
Obekumasi did you hear the Biamano
me patron then na okay no need a back door
na say bia ye bebe na say bia ye bebe ebe su ya so a
oba na yina yi ti aba
na be wie ni preko
why na ewo so na nipa o say anyway Solidino yeah that's it Whoa, that was Solidino Solidino, yeah, correspondent, yeah, big sports journalist. That was Kumasi. How might the feel about the game? To sum up the discussion about the all important game, Benito, Uti with Solidino in common, not very different from in terms of information and insight. Tunia Ode Maya, no, on 2-0. Main Joe prediction. You seem to be very highly in spirit about a very possible win tomorrow. Pacho, maybe so. What is the scoreline and who are the possible friends and goal scorers for whatever reason, Pacho?
Paco, it seems that Kotoko we've digested it much.
Overly.
Yeah, doing come up. Made a macacho say dear me expect yana say Kotoko advances to the next stage of the competition.
That's the most important thing.
Dear Hiano no say Kotoko ebese by 3 obese by 8 obese by 10 dear Hiamene say by the end of the 90 minutes na Kotoko will qualify to the next stage of the competition, and now a qualify we are then the away chilibia ni abedi nkomo with their possible scorers. Me share their game on Monday against RC Kadiogo in Benin Cotonou no. If Steve Mukwala Lewandowski sha
mo tudi die
oh say Soledino de diaba
na baku di na Sadio Mane ne on na yo man
I inside Sadio Mane Dexter na fo akwa no
on na pampe ma
on yo Osemani die
on na hano ako inside ga
say di ya de mawa either by your physical futures or your qualities
on no na di no efa
oni obi Steven Mukwala Lewandowski onim go shedre
what's your friend inside
Dixon afo akwa ahinsan Sadio Mane na me go chana there just be rest assured Kotoko should qualify to the next stage we Kotoko fan dey here no
na say Kotoko qualify Kotoko is Ghana League also Bobby
they said there
Kadiogo susu ye team bia
you are confirming Leon you are confirming say anyhow no Kotoko be qualify based on
of course your area had team me say one qualifier
say you strongly believe say
of course a good chance yeah pay na Kadiogo susu ye team ya no we call odwen kofa ho ni coach because of Kadiogo wa kofa Burkina coach say and after Burkina match na no
you move
no
mesramo you move away from that
metriaba you move metriaba wa mama nkasa on that case wa mama nkasa
Paco, we are educating our listeners.
Exactly.
It is a Leon Kase,
Burkina Wakofa Burkina coach. Muri anoma pamono.
And then there only sheka or to papa so bato yeti.
Kotoko 1 year. Enti within 1 year no na was say ye hwe ho asem na eka.
Na bobo no.
But no Ukraine me enemy. At any time Kotoko be winning in sad games. Oh Kumase no. I've been witness to these things on many occasions.
The big games, yeah.
Sekotoko shots na. I will send come Kumasi watch na. Sekotoko winia. Oko baba ya yefa baby Vanyo. And Paco. Say Kotoko wini game.
Now baby. I tell you. And then I got in last week. Oko Kumasi Oko enjoy and you near the we
but the can
okay.
Whenever there are matches of such nature, one national interest first. And you are listening to Opariado on a network. Okay. I loved that man. Okay. Even though I'm a Panasian, but then
Opariado no be who is Opariado?
Communication director.
Thank you. God bless you.
Oh yeah, he showed sportsmanship. I say, and yase Ghana Premier League game would be at that same time. 3 p.m. I say on Kunyaya. Ke ebia ye more matches, you know, probably ke any enra. Na ke ebia bi come Monday. Na ke Sunday no. Enya all for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And that statement. Na me niaje. Edu say ya sportsmanship is very important, irrespective of
but the start time issues, you know, it has monetary values in the
oh yes, but back what they know, you born na China for be say I'm gonna indicate my
it becomes a problem.
Last season your ball game at Tekoi around 20th minute I'm maybe o man can hear every month near recharge now what the start time but Kotoko asem no so you Ghana in kwa it should be of your interest.
Yeah. Obia.
Na me ne Leon edin komo bia. Nkofo a even though omonya Kotoko for yet they are playing part say Kotoko be wini ochina no. Say me catch you ebe on.
No say a national cause.
Yes.
I mean come on. And na ye press Endra sports attack and make a very good point where Kotoko advancement, you know, means a possible increment in
the slot,
in the slot,
yes.
You know, more of a national rally than
very important.
That is the aspect. Sometimes the supporters in Bebre no enim ehon. Say me what has Okay, last season say omo twen san ye na yi no mo refi se ka ye koyenima slots no be double ma this season e bia Champions League Accra Ghana
me pacho mu players na
omo
twen mu san
oh mambo bia dey what if it's players or coach or manager and I say omo
if your players are good enough
back what na say me person me can has asema na e bia kotokope na asa o kam ya hye
me pacho sorry
because kotokofo do so chem wa ha
anya ne sa me say kotokoni wonu say I'm more drawn to sorry min kama ntum but
enti ya ma min kama asem utumi ye di na Benito aka eyi bebi akotokoko da e nyina a o mentu aka wo eyi down ho no.
Oh no, he comes from an informed point of view.
And me
as well.
So don't tell me what you're telling me, my friend.
We are saying adia I no cry. There's nothing we can do about. And it's our townful is our obechia.
Okay.
Asan obesa ba obechia ne.
Just
ebian na
you don't tell us.
Obekama kotokofo ne pa.
And they can go over the bar.
Oh, the back
was now we not free sir.
Okay, finally I think say you can't in unison. Yes, supporting Kumasa and the Kotoko to win tomorrow's game. But Accra to focus in the Olympics game just before we get out of the studios.
Yeah.
Accra, it's 2 hours already since we have been rolling the show down. Quickly before we run it off. Me pacho I got here na adiesa. Me say hard to focus in Great Olympics. Where they mean bisa I think say ye di emusuko nyina. Yema yehu. What is the likely prediction? Leon, me starting with you. Now me
Chenikasa is 3 points for Accra House of Folk.
3 points is just usro.
Misro why? Me kasa me statistics say Kotoko for call say the bar say no. Me go straight. Me say 3 points for Accra House of Folk. Your mistakes are here. Emirates Swabe Kasa. It's only no.
But
Emirates.
I don't know.
Coach
Samuel Boedu.
Wabe Kasa. Or say
Samuel Boedu say we are preparing well for Samuel Boedu say Heart of Folk is not going to lose against Great Olympics for the third time this season.
And then you know who is talking.
Intisano scores.
Me say 3 points for Accra House of Folk.
Scores no your thing, but 3 points for Accra.
3 goals in the womb. 3 goals in the womb. Nti be di wasem.
Since glass in our Koko Heart of Folk. Omo say Great Olympics da.
Chese wan fa gudo me na nko.
Enti.
Ye ka say no say na tie.
And afi we so yakwa ji maso abeku account.
Me say glass na Koko Heart of Folk.
Can say na abeso.
Omo say
can raw.
Ti mama ni oma mienu a to the disadvantage of Heart of Folk.
Okay.
Oh,
one.
Me so ochina ane ya prep ko di.
Ya prep. Okay, ya prep go so after just one game I will lose one
game. And one me dia me can.
Solo no.
Dia me can say.
Afine solo no.
You will see the real
solo no. Afine solo no. Solo no.
Afine solo no. Oh, Ziana. Senior Pacho, you come on.
You've been unfair. You've been unfair.
Okay, you come on.
And I'm so mumbo way, man. What am I calling?
Arroz na.
I mean, now you remember. Brothers, you the piano tomorrow.
No, you guys are being biased here.
Olympics, Nagasa. I don't know.
Before God the man. I don't see Heart of Folk winning.
Okay.
It's a double chance for Great Olympics.
Fourth time on the row.
Oh yes. It's a double chance
time on the row.
Mark my words. I don't see Heart of Folk winning that game. Despite the jokes around everything, I don't see Heart of Folk winning. See Olympics and winner, they will draw. More recording to.
Yeah, that's what.
3 goals.
We are back on your airwaves. Monday 5 to 6 with the champion himself.
Back on Gates. Gates 30, 40, 60, 100.
I'm the buy and the board dinner.
Now, are you also swear?
Me pacho.
The buy and the board dinner.
And now, I'm Champions League. No one swear.
Me pacho. Me
sir, I want the Champions League. No, almost.
Me pacho. me pacho me yi mu mic ni nyina me pacho me yi mu mic ni fimu. This has been another beautiful edition of the Sports Magazine. Sports Magazine, proudly produced by our CEO himself, the big man, Bra Kwesi as well. In-house sports producer, Godwin bagged us with all the interviews and the insights and giving good taste to the program. Lionel OFORI was our in-house panel guest. Of course, Champion Benito, Champion Benito, our regular host, Monday 5 to 6, Wednesday 5 to 6, and Friday 6 to 7 p.m. Saturdays 12 to 2 with my good self, Paco Atta. It has been another edition of your Sports Magazine. We say adios. Nyankopo Nshira Obia Nonkaya ho at the Pachia a week today. Yebesa Asia. That's it.